welcome. I'm Judy Cameron, and welcome to Self-Esteem, Self-Confidence, and Self-Love here on Facebook. I started this group because as a kid, I didn't have very much self-esteem, and we moved around a lot, so that wasn't helpful. But I wanted to share with you a technique in a moment that I find very useful. I'm just going to lead you through, and you'll be able to fill in whatever topic or memory is bothering you. I'm a research nurse, or have been a research nurse for many years, working at UC San Francisco, OBGYN and ovarian cancer research. And I tell you, it was really tough to watch a lot of these women not make it. So I started researching on my own the techniques that I could find that would help prevent disease, prevent stress and anxiety. And one of the best ones I've found is called Acupressure Point Tapping. And you've probably heard of acupuncture, where they stick needles into certain points on your body. And it's designed to release the blockages. The number one blocker of our life force, or our chi, they call it, is unprocessed negative emotions or old memories, how we feel about those old memories. And in the 70s, somebody who took that technique and put it into a certain box and called it Emotional Freedom Technique, or EFT. It was very popular. It still is. It's growing all the time. And yet what I discovered as I started to study Qigong, which is similar to Tai Chi, maybe you know, it's an ancient Chinese breath and body movement practice that brings us not only better health and a calmer mind, but we can heal ourselves emotionally and physically with Qigong. So what I learned from studying the tapping is that it's very, very old. It's related to the Chinese medicine, traditional Chinese medicine approach. So I want to take you through how to do tapping so that you can insert whatever's bothering you right now and get some relief. Because as we tap on what we're feeling, you're actually starting to release it out of your mind-body system, you're letting your nervous system relax. And then part two, you can start to tap in how you want to feel. And it's not going to happen overnight, but with practice, you will get it. And with the support of the other coaches in this group and other people that you'll meet, I hope you'll get a lot of good benefit and suggestions and good tips to boost your self-confidence, because innately we're born with a lot of love and joy and happiness, and life kind of knocks us down, or people knock us down, but that's not the truth of who we are. The truth of who we are is this beautiful person you've always wanted to be, is who you really are. So this tool will help you get there. Let me just show you the points. Underneath the little finger on both sides, they're called the karate chop points. So that'll be the first step. And secondly, between where my eyebrows, between the inside edge of your eyebrows, as many fingers as you can get in there, on the temples, and underneath your eyes on the top of your cheekbones. And I'll encourage you to do some deep breathing as well as we go. Then one hand underneath the nose, one hand on the chin. Then kind of where I'm having trouble seeing myself on screen. Underneath the inside edge of the collarbones, right there. Those are really important points, especially if you're feeling sad. Again, just deep breathing. And then underneath the armpits on the side of the torso, and you can also go around like this if you prefer. underneath the chest, again on the torso. Very good for anger release right here. And then there are 3 points on the inside of the wrist, like so. 1, 2, 3. And the best way to get all of them all together is to pretend you have a little ball in your palms. But make sure your shoulders are dropped, yeah, so they're not up here causing more tension. Good. And last one, finally on the top of the head with one or both hands. So what I'm going to lead you through is just sort of a traditional sequence for tapping. And I'm not going to add the topic, you're going to add the topic, so just fill in the blanks, tapping here. Karate chop points together. So the idea is to say, even though I have this negative thing, I'd like to feel this positive thing. That's how we start. Deep breath. So even though I'm feeling this negative feeling, just fill in the blank. You can think it or speak it out loud. Either way it works, don't worry. I'd rather feel something positive. Do that one more time. Even though I'm feeling this negative thing, because so-and-so did this or did that, I'd like to let it go. And I'd like to feel this positive. Okay, good, good. So now we're going to do a round of the points I just showed you, just tapping on one of the negative memories or feelings that you have right now. You fill in the phrase. I'm going to make up something. Embarrassed when my boss yelled at me at the meeting. So you'll say that phrase on each point. Embarrassed. Bring up the feeling, memory. I was embarrassed when my boss yelled at me. So you fill in your phrase. Yeah? Here we go. The negative feeling or memory. The negative feeling. The negative feeling or memory. Just fill it in. I hate feeling like this. I don't like this feeling, this negative thing that happened to me. It made me feel you're doing really well. Good. Under the collarbones. Repeat the feeling. And if, we're just alone here, just let it come up. If it's still there, it's been stuck in recycling. So just let it come up. And the physical tapping will help. Let it go. Pretend it's your little child or your younger self. You're giving some love to that hurt feeling that didn't get expressed earlier. So this negative feeling, under the chest, on the torso. Good. On the hands, wrists. Just keep repeating the feeling. And if the tears come or the anger comes, just let it come. And this negative feeling. One more round. Between the eyebrows. Deep breathing. With every exhale in Qigong, you're helping release this old pain. You don't want anymore. You didn't deserve it. Just repeat that feeling. Sorry about the phone. I'll pause. Temples. Under the eyes, on the top of the cheekbones. Bringing up that memory. Imagine it starting to dissolve because you're starting to listen and hear it. And what most of us do is try to ignore it with, TV or, technology, eating, smoking, drinking. We try to numb it. And the healing comes by actually feeling it. And this physical technique, thousands of years, people have been massaging these points, putting needles into these points so they can let go of the pain. Let it go. Your negative feeling, that negative event, just one event. With each breath, you may start to feel a little bit better. Just repeating that negative feeling. You're not ingraining it, you're bringing it up for release. People ask that question all the time. Am I not making it go deeper? No, you're not. It's actually letting it out as you face it. Under the arms, just bringing up that feeling, how it made you feel when so-and-so did this or that. Under the chest, one more time. Letting that old voice be heard. And then we'll get to the place where you implant what you'd rather, insert what you'd rather have felt. So last 2 times, feeling that negative feeling. Doing really well. On top of the head. Time to let it go. Time to let it go. And you may need to keep doing some more rounds, so just pause the video, keep going, let the feelings out, let them be expressed, let them be heard. And when you get to the place where you feel a little bit lighter and you can take deeper breaths, and you feel like you may be getting to the place where you're ready to let it go, come back and we'll go to the good part. So good, okay. So let's go back to the karate chop point. And now we're at the place where, wow, wouldn't it be nice to let this go? Actually let the charge or the intensity or the feeling from this old event, could have been yesterday, but even most of us, it's older pain from years and years ago. Really love to actually let this go. And this is a time-proven technique. Actually, there's science data from, you may be interested, from war veterans who've had PTSD that shows with 6 hours, 6 1-hour sessions doing a specific protocol with EFT or tapping, 85%, 87% didn't have PTSD anymore. So if it works for them, it can work for us with our old pains. And if you are a veteran or you know a veteran, go to stressproject.org, and there you'll find a video that talks about PTSD. So you and me right now, this is time to let it go. That old painful memory and feeling go. Oh, I'd really like to let it go. And what would you rather have felt when somebody yelled at you or whatever they did? What would you have rather been able to pull up? Certainly confidence, the ability like a duck to let negativity just roll off your back. What else? Just not affected by other people's bullying or intensity or their opinions. What would it be for you? What would you rather feel? Should it happen again? with someone else, what would you rather be able to do? And pull up one or two positive, gorgeous emotions that you want to ingrain into your mind body. Okay, so here we go. Really like to let go of the pain of that old memory. I'm choosing to do it now. And I'd like to feel confident, self-loving, assured. Good. Choose that one or two memories and we'll go through a few rounds. Let's use positive. Let's imagine that it's a done deal. Using positive present time terminology. I am confident, self-assured. Outside of the eyes, I have confidence. I can have peace of mind when other people are losing it. What is it for you? I'll go through the I am and I have fill in the blank statements now. You choose what it is for you. I am. I have. I feel. Assured. I love myself and it shows. I'm good with life. Even if crappy things happen, I feel happy. I feel joyous. I feel alive. I feel vital. Okay, I'll shut up now. You fill in the blank. I am. I have. Very good. I am. And if you start to yawn, that's old energy leaving your body, leaving your psyche. I have peace. I know what I'm doing. I trust the universe is taking care of me. Let's do a round of phrases like that. I believe in myself. I know the universe is taking care of me. I'm only going through this so I can remember who I really am. I can do this. The real me is coming out now. I've let go of other people's opinions of me. They've been hurt and they didn't know any better. I'm opening up to the truth of who I am now. This loving, kind, caring, self-caring, beautiful person. I fill up with love now. I take care of myself now. Take care of myself now. Because as I fill with love, I'll have more love to give. I'll have real, authentic love to give when I've been taken care of first. I know we're not taught that. That's part of the problem. That's part of why a lot of those women have been dying of ovarian cancer, because they were taught to give to the kids, to the spouse, to the charities, and not themselves. So learn from them. I am full of love for myself. You may not feel this right away, believe me, I know, but you will with practice. You will with practice. On the wrists, what's your loving statement for yourself here? Let it in. Let it in. Top of the head. Just let it in deeply. Your new beautiful phrase that you might want to say often. That's a little taste of what tapping can do. Now here's another point on the center of your chest. It's called the C of tranquility. It's at chest level and it's on your sternum and it's kind of over the heart, but in the middle of your body, middle of your torso. And this point here, you put your hand over your heart or you massage this point. It's very soothing. You can even do it for your pets before they go to the vat or hear fireworks. They have a point, kind of a pointy part of their chest, same point there. It's very comforting. Just take that in. Invite you to check out all the videos on our page tab, the video tab, and just really a warm, hearty welcome to you. And may you find that truth of who you are. With tapping, you certainly will. So let me know in the comments how you're doing, and I'm sure you'll find someone to give you a welcoming hand and some good suggestions and advice. So thanks for being here. Talk soon.